is a great top.
Thank you. My friend Leanna gave it to me.
Beautiful.
Who's a sex therapist, I might add. We're going to have her on one day for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh.
That'll be fun and informative and interesting.
Exactly.
Right?
Never mind one day. We'll just do a series with her because we have lots of questions. But you guys need to write in and let us know what you want to know from Leanna, our sex therapist.
Yes.
Anyway, hi there. I'm Donna.
I'm Nadine.
And this is Teach People How to Treat You.
And it's Leanna, and then my lovely sister Leanne inspired the title of tonight, right? Menopause, don't go down without a fight.
Exactly.
Thank you to my beautiful sister.
Speaking of Leanne's. Yes.
Speaking of Leanne's.
Yes.
Right? So
she's really great. We'll have her on the show too.
We will. She's been a big inspiration to us and all that. And so what do we
I think she's our biggest fan. She is. She watches all our videos. She gives us all the feedback. We need more feedback, but it's great.
It's good.
Okay, so go on.
Menopause, don't go down without a fight. It's a long road, menopause. It starts with perimenopause, and then you go into full-on menopause. The whole time, your hormones are like a roller coaster ride. Stuff's happening. Shift is happening, body-wise, mentally,
emotionally,
right? And, my background has always been as a very active, physically fit person. I competed in fitness competitions.
Yes, Miss Ontario, I might add.
That was a while ago, but still, it was there. And then, you were a professional ice skater, like all that stuff. And then you get to this stage in your life, and you were mentioning in the last video, we still think that we're 25 years old and that our body can do what it used to do. I got to tell you, it's a shocker every time I stand in front of the mirror and get dressed, and I think that my head has been attached to somebody else's body.
Yeah, no, that's how I feel. Yeah,
damn it. To paraphrase my sister, I'm not going down without a fight. So if I have to, get that tape to stick the girls up and wear Spanx, although Spanx are deceiving. I don't like that. You're tricking somebody with that because you put those things on and you go home and then you take them off and that's not
everything just spills out.
So
after that,
not in a good way unless you're lying down when you take them off. And even like if I have to stick double-sided tape on my
I don't
neck,
understand how that works, but they do talk about double-sided tape with the neck. I still like you tape it back here, I guess. So what do you need double-sided for?
I've never done it.
Maybe
but
just
I'm thinking
one
about it.
Like I'm thinking double-sided because then it will stick to your hair.
Or maybe just
one side, but just that. Special tape. We'll call it special tape. We don't even know.
Special tape.
We'll look
or
into
you can do
that's
like that scene in My Big Fat Greek Wedding too, where you pull each other's neck skin back. Yeah. But it's hard. It's hard. We spend our entire lives looking after our bodies and our minds and that, and then Mother Nature just sneaks up and it's cruel.
That's it. It does what it does, and we can only fight the fight for so long, but we're not going down without that fight.
Not going down without a fight. I'm still trying to, I did a Tough Mudder 2 years ago, and I climbed Machu Picchu last year. And so, no, I'm not going down without a fight. We do want to say, though, that because of what happens to our bodies, physiologically, physically, emotionally, all that, and sexually. Yeah. The important thing is, if you're going through this, communication is a big thing. Exactly. Like, fight the fight, right? Like, don't give up on that and keep fighting, healthy lifestyle, good skin products,
drink lots of water.
Drink lots of water. Dip yourself in coconut oil.
I love when you do that.
Anyway,
and drink
the communication thing is important too.
To your partner, with your partner.
With your partner.
Is what we're saying. Yeah.
What's happening to us is a huge, broad stroke of things. It's not because we have a headache and we're not in the mood. A lot of it is because we're self-conscious. About the changes in our body, right? Like all of a sudden, your 25-inch waist went to 30 overnight. Yeah. Right? Yeah. And your boobs and your tummy are now one level. Right?
I gotcha.
And you have skid marks on your butt because it's dragging on the ground because it's fallen. And we're fighting that fight physically all the time.
Well, yeah, because gravity's not our friend. No.
Ever. And at the same time, we are feeling that we're not attractive to our partners.
Yeah. Yes, which can lead to not feeling comfortable.
And not communicating.
To have
right?
intimate relationships with
right.
them. And the thing is, so what you're saying is it's so important to communicate, because rather than allow ourselves to be in a relationship that eventually we become more and more disconnected, and our husbands feeling like they are being rejected, or husbands or boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever it is, our partners feeling more and more.
It's hurtful for them because
they don't understand.
It is perceived as rejection because we're afraid to communicate and share with our significant others what we are so desperately struggling with in this stage of our lives.
Exactly. No, that's perfect. Perfect. Well said. Exactly. That's it. And so in order for our partners to understand that, we just need to communicate it to them. We need to tell them. And I think we'd all be surprised with how understanding men and women can be with each other. And just by saying, I'm not feeling comfortable, or this is hurting me now. I know things have changed. But then in doing that, you can learn to compromise and maybe find different ways to still achieve what you need to achieve as far as intimacy goes. We are always evolving. So our relationships are evolving, and the way that we express ourselves sexually, intimately, that's all evolving. And we're not mind readers. So in order to have people treat us the way we want to be treated, and whether that be in the bedroom or out of the bedroom, we always have to keep those lines of communication open. So what we're saying is you just have to say it. Like, I have found that at this stage of my life, like, I will actually talk to my partner about how I'm feeling, and make it clear, like, what I need, what my needs are, what doesn't work for me, what does work for me. And I will also ask those questions of him. Right. I am in a heterosexual, like, that's what works for me. And I am always trying to keep to the point where maybe I'm too much, like, there is a fine line, but I still feel better doing it that way, because there's not a guessing game then.
No. And if you're communicating with your partner about how you're feeling, first of all, I think vulnerability is a huge attribute in anyone. If you can allow yourself to show your vulnerability, that's true. That's, it puts you in a different light with someone, because they see you not as shielded or guarded or making excuses. So that softens the blow to begin with. Secondly, if your reasons for not feeling, comfortable in the intimacy area, or let's just use the intimacy area with your partner, and you're communicating that because it's coming from you, then it lessens the impression that they're being rejected by you, because we're not rejecting.
It's not rejection,
right? No. It's a perception that we put on ourselves that our partners may no longer be attracted to us because our bodies have changed so much. So talk with your partner and let them know, because we're all going through it together at this stage of the game together. And menopause is a daunting topic. It's complicated. If you Google symptoms of menopause, you do this, right? There's so many that can and are attributed to that. And we're honing in on some more of the physical aspect of it. But again, like, I can't stress enough how important it is to speak with your partner about it. And particularly if you're in a heterosexual relationship, because men, you guys don't experience that. So it may be they don't, but I'm sure they understand. They experience their own physical thing, but it's hard for them.
That's a whole other topic.
If you're not talking,
absolutely.
But if you're not telling your man, that you're concerned about the discomfort in sex, or what vaginal dryness may lead to for you in sex, or the fact that your libido has plummeted to ground level, and that sex kitten that you were yesterday,
she may have like left home
overnight.
Gone.
And it's not because you don't love them anymore. Your body and your hormone levels have impacted your mind body and soul.
And soul. Yeah.
Mind and body's a big thing in this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And your emotions, everything. But anyway, that's the thing. So back to the whole thing is we need to communicate that. We need to let our partners know how we feel, what's going on. And in turn, I'm sure they'll open up to us because I'm sure they get insecurities too. We are all growing old together. I mean, men are not going to, they made Viagra for a reason. Right. So if you think about those things, and it's always interesting to me, and I've mentioned this before, that, Viagra's been around for a while. So, it is a man's world still. They were looking at things to take care of them and then not to keep talking about what I've experienced with Dr. Sharma.
Right.
That's to me, that's one of the answers for women is finally women, we're getting something too that can help us. And sometimes, and that's just it. We're just getting a little helper in that respect to help us maybe feel youthful again, to have pleasure again, and to not have discomfort. And and that's about it. And that, anyway,
it's a body part that's still working for us.
Yeah.
It just needs some TLC.
Exactly.
And if you do that while still communicating what's happening, it will alleviate, I think, a lot of frustration in a relationship where your partner may not understand why you're simply not in the mood.
Exactly. And the other thing I want to say too is that I don't even know if this is even politically correct, but to think about how you have a better chance of maintaining your relationship, and as opposed to your partner maybe starting to look somewhere else.
Right.
I hate to say it that way, but that's,
if you're feeling constantly rejected, then you may be apt to go and look somewhere where you're not being rejected.
Exactly. So we're not saying you have to do that, but communication is key. And
always,
yeah,
we're honing in on menopause right now.
Menopause at this point. So so let us know what you think. Let us know. Give us your comments. Please subscribe. And
write your comments on the YouTube video.
Yeah. Please do that so we can see them. We can reply. We can give you our insight. We can maybe help you out if you have any questions. If you want to do it privately, you can send us an email. Look on the about page if you look on the thing there, and just send us a private email. We'd be happy to answer your questions and to give you, our advice. And on that note, thank you so much for watching.
V is for vagina, or just see you later?
V is for vagina. Okay. And we'll see you later. Okay. All right. Bye.